You are about to listen to the words of Fethullah Gulen, a distinguished Islamic scholar and thinker. In this podcast, you will hear his essay, Our Philosophy of Education 2.
Learning and teaching are two of humanity's lofty duties. The merits of education unearth our soul's capacities and make us into models of civility. Virtues cannot develop in individuals who have not been purified by education, nor is it useful to look for social loyalty in them. But this raises important questions. What should we learn and what should we not learn? What should we teach and when should we teach it? Knowledge that is offered at the wrong time is like a fog that shrouds the mind. This kind of knowledge does not give light to its possessor and hence cannot benefit others. Although knowledge is valuable in itself, many times it can become a burden. To desire to know everything or to seek knowledge for its own sake leaves us with nothing but a barrage of mere information. Education should help students integrate their personalities and discover the relationship between the external world and their inward experience. All knowledge should provide us with a sound basis for action and guide us to new syntheses. The kind of knowledge that does not address the mysterious relationship between humanity and nature will not contribute to our true understanding of existence or encourage our integration with it. Science of this kind only condemns our conscience with riddles. But the harmony between the perception and interpretation of the natural world gives conscience the freedom to fulfill its purpose. It is dangerous to desire to know everything, given that some knowledge leads to harmful consequences. Instead of striving to become information addicts, we should direct our passion towards the knowledge that facilitates our integration with the universe. This attitude is the origin of genuine thinking and the clearest sign that the true spirit of learning is present in us. To approach education in this spirit is to reject rote learning and mindless memorization. Then we will not be deceived by mere appearances or mistake the peel of existence for the fruit. Curiosity in everything, the indiscriminate desire for knowledge, is an obstacle to serious study. True thought only engages what is necessary. The things we learn needlessly out of idle curiosity can be harmful to our mind and heart, and especially harmful to the pure souls of youth. When teaching the youth, we should help them see the meaning beyond appearances. In this practice, their age and sophistication should be taken into account, for children should not be given more than they can digest. In elementary school, for instance, children should not be put under the burden of the complicated subjects of world geography, human history, or philosophy. This would only instill in them doubts and hesitations. It is impossible to comprehend the totality of our time, the infinite unfolding of events, the countless subjects of study, and the constant developments of research. Any attempt at such comprehension is clearly futile. Our time requires the division of labor, distribution of duties, and specialization. Students should devote themselves to a small part of the field of knowledge and seek to fulfill their role as students within that specialty. Today, the family and social environment fail to motivate youth towards these educational ideals. The nobility of their inwardness is neglected. Their souls learn only the deadly lessons of their environment. In this context, they are not likely to preserve their original purity. The trifles of daily news, the endless games of political polemics, entertainment predicated on lies, deception, and sensation completely occupy their young minds. Even the heroes of spirituality could not endure such a burden. It is only natural, given the nature of these distractions, that the youth struggle to understand the lessons of school, integrate them into their life, and achieve wisdom. Today's students have been made lazy by a corrupt culture, and they pursue only what can be had with little effort. Pop culture preoccupies them with worthless goals and exploits their youthful fancies. In this context, it is incredibly difficult to teach them what it means to truly accomplish greatness. They find labor and exertion displeasing, and they will not endure systematic study. How can we cultivate virtue in youth, whose minds are plagued daily by trivialities and whose hearts are wasted in meaningless struggles? If their animal instincts and lustful desires are encouraged every day, how will they find the strength to read and reflect? The knowledge of goodness resists corruption and degeneration. The youth will receive this power first from the school of their teacher, then from the greater school of life. Only when they are equipped with this transcendent knowledge will they gain the strength to resist evils and rise on the wings of their will. On the other hand, the lack of this knowledge will leave the youth impotent and defenseless, and the knowledge of evil will paralyze them. It is sad that there are not more standing against this social crisis or mobilizing their resources to overcome it.
You have just listened to the words of Fethullah Gulen, brought to life through an AI-generated voice. Known for his teachings on faith, interfaith dialogue, peace, and education, Mr. Gulen also inspired the Hizmet movement, a global initiative that promotes democracy, human rights, equality, and nonviolence. To learn more about Fethullah Gulen and the Hizmet movement, visit fethullahgulen.org.